I'm not just tired, but currently shaking, not because of the cold, but because I went for a little argument. I wouldn't say little, it was a bit big. What happened was that I was making some food, and my mother walked into the kitchen and said, "How long am I gonna make the food?" And I said, "Just be a few more minutes." And she told me to hurry up to cook. And I said, "You do realize I can't just tell the stove to hurry up and cook the food?" And she said, "Well, try to." And I said, "Do you want me to burn my fucking food? Actually, better yet, do you want me to burn the fucking house down?" And she thought I was threatening, and I said, "No, like, what I mean is, if you try and get me to hurry up, not only this will burn my food, it will also burn the house." And she said, "Oh, you're just making up lies." And I said, "Woman, I know you've cooked more than me, but I know how to cook, and frankly, you don't." And she told me to hurry up, cook the food, and get out of the fucking kitchen. So yeah, that I'm currently trying my best not to cry about. I hate being put in arguments. It's annoying and it hurts. I mean, I was just cooking my food and then all of a sudden she tells me to hurry it up. Does she know how cooking works? Does she know anything about cooking? When someone's cooking food, you do not tell them to hurry the hell up. You let them take their time cooking so they can finish cooking their food. I hate how she kept telling me to hurry up cooking the food. Did she really want me to burn my food? It took me a while to start cooking the ingredients. That argument, trying to tell her to stop, and she said, "Oh, what? Because it's gonna mess with your mental health." I said, "No, but if you want me to snap, I can." And she said, "You wouldn't even be able to snap anything." I said, "Jesus Christ." All I just said was, like, you know what? I'm gonna finish cooking my food, and then I'm gonna go into my room. Hello, Jay. Hello, Sand. I just said, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna hurry up cooking my food, go to my room, and I'm gonna stay there." And she said, "Good. Don't come back." Okay, I may be more mature, but she's to understand back talking to me isn't gonna do shit. But back talking to her own kid, now that's rude. Telling me to hurry up cooking food. Let's see, not only I would burn my food, it would burn the house, and then let me guess, if that happened, she would probably still blame me. I may be tired, but also a bit upset. But also, the one thing I don't like from people is telling me to hurry up. Because that is one thing I don't like from people when someone tells me to hurry up doing something. Like, for example, I was eating food and someone tells me to hurry up eating. The one response I'm gonna say is, "Do you want me to fucking choke?" Because I will take my time eating. And if you got a problem with it, I don't give a shit. Let me spend my time eating. Don't tell me, "Hey, you gotta hurry up going somewhere." I don't give a shit if we have to go somewhere. Let me spend my time finish eating. Because, well, the one thing is, to be honest, anyone tells me to hurry up, I will stand up for myself, no matter what. Or if someone told me to, like, hurry up to do something because we're going, um, let's see, I ain't an octopus, so maybe wait. Jeez, where's the patience in people these days? Everyone's just so impatient, being like, oh, they're not hurrying, bro. You're not even doing anything either. What the fuck are you complaining about? At least I'm doing something. Plus, the other thing is, I don't just spend my time playing video games or making videos on YouTube. I do go out, mostly with dog, but mostly I tend to my older brother's garden outside, water the plants, see if the fruit is good. I also clean up inside and outside as well. I have a garden at the front, and I make sure that's tended to very nicely. Cause, well, I care about the garden. I love garden. You know, one of my family members told me I should have a farm, and I said, what, so I could copy off everything from Yellowstone? No thanks. And he said, wouldn't a farm be nice? And I said, well, I respect people that have farms, but I wouldn't want to live on one. And he said, what? And one of my family members said, what's wrong with that? And I said, nothing's wrong. It's just, I don't want to, like, spend the whole day looking after a farm. And they said, do you think it's boring? I said, no, I just find it a bit stressful. You have to look after all the pigs, sheep, cows, chickens, etc. And then, you know, you have to do everything a farmer does. And I don't want to do that. You look like Timmy Ben 10. Well, your name, Elliot, sounds like something that a book that got thousands of years ago. So dude, do not tell me I look like a Timmy Ben 10. You probably look like Ben 10 that got kicked in the ass by a donkey. Because that donkey, well, escaped from the circus. Hello, Killer. Welcome to the channel. Nice having you here. Don't try and roast me, dude. Don't ever say I look at Timmy Ben 10. It literally means the Lord is my God. Ah, that's cool, but don't call me a Timmy Ben 10. Oh, and another thing is, you're getting put in timed out for 30 minutes. Anyone that becomes rude to me, that will happen. Thank you, Killer. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy the amazing content I make. And the same guy said I look PS1 Harry Potter. Well, Elliot, the one thing you don't do, you don't just go up into someone's channel/comments and try and roast them. Because the one thing I will do to people that are rude, I will either A, time you out, or B, I'll hide you from the channel. Meaning that you can try and post comments, but I won't see them or anyone won't see them. Don't be rude ever again. But Killer, welcome to the channel. Enjoy the content I make. Damn, Killer just said something nice. You know what, for you being nice, Killer, there you go. You're now a mod. So there you go, Killer. See, at least Killer's being nice. Anyone that becomes nice, you can get a mod. But anyone that you either get timed out or hidden. Well, first timers and second timers that are rude will get timed out for like 30 minutes or 24 hours. But if you keep being rude, then, well, you get hidden. You're welcome, Killer. Enjoy the content. I make a lot of great stuff and I post every hour. Well, I'm glad that you're happy. The funny thing is, people think that they can roast me, but they don't realize that I not only have mods, but I could just time them out. Because I had one, this was like I don't know how long ago this was, but someone told me that, like, I was a pussy for timing them out, and I said, Well, I have a rule. If someone becomes rude to me, obviously they're getting timed out. And he said, what happens if I call you another rude name? And I said, then I will hide you. And the guy's like, I don't know what that is. And I said, well, meaning that you won't be able to post comments. So, like, if I hide from my channel, and if you try to post comments, it's not going to be shown anyone instead of me. And, like, meaning, like, so if I hide someone or one of the mods hide one and they try and post in a comment, it's not going to get shown to me or to anyone else, but might get shown only to them. So yeah, you're the best, OMG. Well, thank you so much. I'm always watching you instead of going on my PS5. Well, thanks. Always misspelled. It's alright, dude. It's alright. I get what you mean. I get it. And you have a PS5. I still have a PS4. One of my best friends before I go always wants me to get a PS5, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stick with the PS4. He's like, well, what if it's like it starts like going off? And I said, then I'll buy PS5. But I've had that PS4 for a while. I didn't have it when it first came out. Only like a few weeks after the PS4 came out. That's when I got it. It was, I think, for my birthday. Oh, I used to have a PS4. It's PS3 though. PS4. I mean, I played PS3. It wasn't mine, but it was one of my cousins. And to be honest, it's more harder than Xbox 360, which I'm pretty sure I will have, because it's somewhere in the house collecting dust. On the Xbox 360, I had GTA. Well, I have GTA on PS4. I had GTA, Just Cause 2, because I love the Just Cause games. I forgot this other game, but some sort of like ninja game, like Japan or something. Oh, I forgot the name of it, but it was like this really cool game that you got to fight you got to fight ninjas and stuff. Like, I don't remember the game. I'm gonna try and search it up and find. But you got to fight like ninjas. You got to fight like, oh, like those big things in like Japanese culture is. Those like big things. I don't know what it's called. But like it was such a game. I'm trying to remember what other games I used to play on my Xbox. GTA 4. I used to play GTA 4 a lot, and the 2 DLCs. You know, I'm gonna get £5 today. Yeah, I'm gonna send it later. Haven't got it yet. Well, thank you. The one thing I do find funny is that even though I haven't played on my Xbox in like since I was like probably like 8 or 9, is that I have had a lot of games on there, and half the time I don't remember everything. Like, I don't remember every game that I've ever played. I'm trying to, but like half the time I can't remember the names. I play GTA 5 and I'm 8. Oh, I played GTA when I was like around like 4 or 5, and like I remember, sorry if you saw that. I remember the day it came out. Well, not like that. It came out. I remember when GTA Online came out, people heard my voice. Sorry if I'm out of shot, just grabbing something. I remember the day I was thank you. I remember the day when not like GTA 5 came out, but like a few, I think, weeks or months after online came out, I started playing, and oh my gosh, this was when I had the squeaky voice at the time. I remember, but I'm trying to remember this. I started speaking, and someone said the most funniest thing, even though I was like, little at the time. Someone said, "Oh my god, you let the fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks in GTA," and I couldn't. I gotta say, at the time, I didn't understand what the guy meant. Like now, I'm like, oh, he called me Alvin and the Chipmunks. I'm sorry, you're a small content guy, cause I'll be with you. Don't worry. Oh, well, thanks for still supporting, dude. miss going on GTA Online though, although the one thing I hate though the most before I go, sorry, because this just popped in my head. The one thing I hated from GTA and why I actually quit playing is there were so many griefers online. That's the reason why I stopped playing. It's not because I got bored of it, but it's just because there's so many griefers online. If no one knows what griefers are, um, if no one knows what a griefer is, it's basically someone that kills you, sort of like in Minecraft, that they would destroy your house or stuff all the time without leaving you alone. So in GTA, what griefers do is that they would go up to people, they'd kill them, and then if you try killing them or if you do kill them, they'll keep killing you until either A, you rage quit, or B, they get bored of you. And gosh, I used to get griefers a lot in my games. They would go after, except the one thing is they go after random players, and then when the players start fighting back, they keep going after them. So they keep going to one player, then to the, and then to you, and then back, and then they keep trying to start a whole war in the lobby. And either A, they leave, and new people join in, and then they start being the replacements, or B, everyone in the lobby like starts teaming up to try and fight the guy that's in that presser, tank, etc. I've been in a few lobbies where like the whole lobby just like teams against the one guy that's killing everyone. I remember someone texted me like, well, they didn't text me, but more like this guy said, "Holy shit, this is like Avengers Infinity War in here." Well, actually, Infinity War everyone lost, so in-game they won. I'll just read this comment before going. You know, someone called me a bitch, so I called him fucker. I was like, don't do that, my brother. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you have to get used to it. I remember someone was being rude to me and one of my friends one time, and I'm not gonna say the word, but they were calling me and my friend the C word, which you might know what it is. Starts with a C, ends with a T. And me and my best friend said, "Is the only words you know the C word? Because you keep repeating it." And he said, "Nah, I don't know only the C word." And he said, he called us the C word again. I was like, is that the only insult you could think of? Just the C word? Of like, dumbass, asshole, all of that? And he said, "Nah, C word. I'm gonna call you this all the time, C word." And I was like, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll probably go live later on today. I'll see you guys